Today, we're firing up the time machine and setting the dial to 1982. Our destination? The beautiful, historic island of Galveston, Texas. Forget what you know about Galveston today. We're about to take a deep dive into what life was really like on the island over 4 decades ago, using rare archival footage and untold stories. So, buckle up, because this is Galveston, Texas, 1982. The year 1982 was a pivotal time for Galveston. While the rest of the world was embracing Pac-Man and the dawn of the digital age, Galveston was humming with a different kind of energy, one deeply connected to the Gulf of Mexico. The skyline wasn't just defined by historic Victorian architecture. It was also marked by the towering silhouettes of offshore oil rigs. The oil industry was a massive part of the island's identity and its economy. For many families, life revolved around the rhythm of the tides and the shifts on the rigs. Driving along the seawall, you wouldn't just see tourists and fishermen. You'd see the constant movement of supply boats and the distant lights of drilling platforms sparkling on the horizon at night. Companies like Exxon were major players here, their logos a familiar sight on tankers moving through the Galveston Channel. These colossal vessels were the lifeblood of the industry, transporting crude oil from the Gulf to refineries along the coast. It was a tough, demanding business, but it built a strong, resilient community. The work was hard, the hours were long, but it provided a livelihood for thousands of Galvestonians. Life on the island in '82 had a unique vintage vibe. Imagine cruising down Broadway in a big American sedan, windows down, salty air whipping through. The fashion was all about high-waisted jeans, bold colors, and maybe a bit of feathered hair. The Strand Historic District, then undergoing a major revitalization, was a hub of activity with its charming shops and restaurants. It was a time before smartphones and the internet, when entertainment meant spending a day at the beach, fishing off the jetties, or catching a movie at a local theater. The community spirit was palpable. Everyone knew their neighbors, and local events brought the whole island together. From the annual Mardi Gras celebrations, which were already a long-standing tradition, to local high school football games, there was a strong sense of belonging. Kids rode their bikes freely through neighborhoods of charming bungalows and grand historic homes. It was a time of simple pleasures, where a day as success could be measured by the fish you caught, or the perfect seashell you found along the shore. Looking back at 1982, we see a Galveston that was a fascinating mix of hard-working industry and laid-back island life. It was a city deeply proud of its history but also looking forward, fueled by the black gold from the Gulf. These archival glimpses show us an era that shaped the Galveston we know and love today. The stories from this time are a testament to the island's enduring spirit and the people who call it home. Thanks for joining us on this journey back in time to Galveston, 1982. It's amazing to see how much has changed, and yet, how much of that unique island spirit remains. What are your memories of Galveston from back in the day? Drop a comment below. I'd love to read them. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more historical explorations. We'll see you in the next video.